Wanted to record a video really quick here. If you're a business owner, then you likely know the pressure, the stress of being in business. Do you ever have those moments where you feel like you've got to look like you've got it all together? Like business is going really well and things are just going great and your ideas are working and people want to buy, and the irony is that we're all living life. We're all going through very real things. You know, some people have parents who die. Some people have marriages that are splitting up. Some people are struggling to pay bills. Some people have got great clients and things are going well, and at the same time are having staffing issues. There's real stuff that happens in life. It's a part of business. Imagine the pressure that there is to look like things are always going well and always be in control when you run a business that teaches people emotional intelligence, you know, and attunement. I think the misunderstanding is that people think because I teach emotional intelligence that I'm able to control and self-regulate in a way that will always come across as joy. You know, here's a vulnerable moment. That's not true at all. You know, this morning I met with a group of guys that I connect with on Friday mornings, and they're my white dog group. There's a story about a guy who's got two dogs, a white dog and a black dog, and every time he puts them in fights for gambling, you know, the black dog could win one day and the white dog could win the next day. And someone finally asks him, how come a different dog wins each time? And he says, well, it depends who I want to win. That's the one I feed. And so Friday morning's my white dog group, because they feed my heart, my soul, my personality. And I just had a really vulnerable moment this morning, and even today, the last couple of days, you know, where even though I'm teaching emotional intelligence, I'm becoming more and more aware of how I'm feeling in certain situations, and they're not always fun feelings. The difference, though, is that I can be real in the moment, or choose to be real in the moment, and that I can also allow the feelings to happen. I don't have to be happy or joyful all the time. Joy is strength, glad to be with someone in strength and weakness. And so, yeah, I can share that there are some days where I feel overwhelmed with business. I feel overwhelmed with marketing, feel overwhelmed with building things up. And at the same time, I just have to have one session where I'm training someone in emotional intelligence and I have got incredible joy again. And remember, how come I do this? Because people's lives are changing. And that's the reality, right? I'm in this because my life is changing as I practice the skills of really sharing, practice the skills of emotional intelligence, of listening, of seeing people, hearing people, caring for them, attuning to them so that I understand them, not making life all about me, but rather making life about others. And that's what business is about. It's about your customer and about other people. However, at the same time, there's real internal struggle that goes on. And emotional intelligence is about the ability to allow that to happen, to feel it and not medicate. Feel it and not medicate. Feel it and not have to use something to numb it, but rather go through the emotion and feel the emotion and recognize what it's teaching you, recognize also what you are learning about yourself in this situation as well. So that's just a very vulnerable moment with Chris, EQ Tuneman moment with Chris around vulnerability in business, in life, and also just about being an emotional intelligence instructor, trainer I should say, and coach. You know, we have moments where we don't feel great. We have moments where we realize how much we could have done this or that. And it's okay to feel that. It's okay to recognize that. The difference is that by going through it, you know, even just talking about it right now, is that it's lifting, and I feel joy. I feel joy again. I remember how come I'm doing this. I remember what's going on. As I dropped off a coffee to my wife just now, just to affirm again those in my life that matter to me most. I love them, and I'm doing this because it's bringing change for us, emotionally and financially, right? And so the finances, it's just a byproduct of what's really going on. So EQ2 in the moment, vulnerability, feeling your emotion and being able to walk through it. That's what it's all about. So, have a great day, and remember to try and create joy. And that's not just happy. That could be in weakness. Glad to be with someone in strength and weakness.